11 minutes past 9, Madagascar's president, Michael Randrianirina, has dismissed his prime minister along with his entire cabinet. That's just months after he seized power in the island nation. Randrianirina has seized control of the Indian Ocean nation in the wake of youth-led protests that led to the ouster of his predecessor, Andry Rajoelina. In announcing the decision, Randrianirina's spokesperson said the president is set to appoint a new prime minister following the procedures set out by the country's constitution. For a look at what this means for the nation's political stability, we're joined now by political analyst from the University of Toamasina in Madagascar, Professor Solofo Randrianja. A very good evening to you, Professor. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Good evening.
Professor, does this development come as a surprise at all, given, as we mentioned in the introduction, how the president came into power?
It's not exactly a surprise because when he set the government some few months ago, he said that all the members of government would be evaluated after some times, and I think this time has come now. I think, but this is just like I'm not sure about what is real intent, but the prime minister is quite contested by a lot of different kind of groups and people. So, and maybe he's not working in the sense the Michael Randrianirina and his team want him to do so. So maybe it's a way to get rid of him and to change some few of ministers.
Do you see this, as some have posited, that it's a bit to centralize power, particularly within the military hierarchy, given the fact that his prime minister himself, as a former banker, seen as a bridge between the gap of the military and the private sector or civil society?
Many of the ministers are coming from the civil society, generally speaking. The military people are not in majority inside the government, so I don't think it's a matter of balance between the military sector and the civil sector. It's rather a way to find people who could fit on his goal, with his goal. But his real goal, we don't know exactly what he intends to do. This is quite not a mystery, but I think this is one of the long-range stake, I would say, to know if he's going to prepare the presidential election or not, if he will run.
As you say, it's part of a long game, but he seems to suggest, the president, that he is going to go through the proper channel, the constitutional challenge, the constitutional channels. But do you foresee him using the constitution in his favor? And also, is there a likelihood of an amendment of the constitution in order to bolster his position?
In this case, constitution is just like something which is manipulated, not in a very negative sense, but it's manipulated in the sense that the military takeover in itself is not very constitutional, and he kept the parliament in order to have an image of power which is respected in constitution, but constitution is it's not a real matter in this case. I think it's just something which is like decorating the. I think it's for the international community, I would say, to appear as a constitutional to have a constitutional organization, maybe.
All right. We thank you for your time and taking the time to speak to us about the latest situation in Madagascar. The President, Michael Randrianirina, dismissing his Prime Minister as well as the entire cabinet. Speaking to us about the latest is from the University of Toamasina in Madagascar, Professor Solofo Randrianja.